Protecting our pets from intrusive people or loose dogs. My favorite, of course, is avoidance. We scan the area, look for trouble, and try to move away before the intrusive person or the loose dog sees us. Another option is body blocking. We just get in front of our dogs to protect them. Another option is to teach our dogs to go behind cue. We could simply lure our dogs behind us and reward them when they're in the desired position. But there are some foundation behaviors that we can work on to make the behind me cue work a little better. Asking for behavior while your dog can't see your face is going to be weird for some dogs. So to prepare for this, ask for a few simple things while you change body positions, especially so your dog can't see you. Teach your dog how to target your hand or finger or target stick, so you can use those to lure your dog behind you. You can also just lure your dog with a treat, so you could teach your dog how to follow a treat that's in your hand. And while asking your dog to get behind you can help your dog feel better about triggers, it's also going to help if you have a foundation of teaching your dog not to get too excited about triggers and not to try to run up to humans or other dogs, even if they're friendly. Even if your dog is friendly, you still want to teach your dog to ignore distractions and listen to you. There are a number of ways to accomplish this. I like Leslie McDevitt's Control Unleashed program. After you have a foundation in place, you might be able to lure your dog behind you. But my dogs seem to do better with successive approximations. I first lured them to my side, then just a few inches behind me, and then a few more inches behind me, and then all the way behind me.
Good job, Mama.
In the video clips you'll see, I was actually asking for too much for one training session. I should have gotten the dog just a couple of inches behind me and then ended the session. And then I could have taken the session back up again the next day, and I could have allowed some time for latent learning to work.
Good job, Mama. Very good. Very good, sweetheart. Good job.
Notice how Lupe comes back around to the front before I ask her to do so. That's because she's used to looking at me when I'm giving cues. And that's why I say I should have been proofing some other behaviors beforehand to teach her that it's okay to perform procedures without me having to see
I know.
her.
We're going to try it again. Yes, we are, Mama. Hold on.
Also, I wasn't really quick enough with the reinforcements. Once Lupe was all the way behind me, I should have been given rapid fire treats one after the other to maintain her in that position until she figured out what I wanted. And this is practicing a little bit of successive approximations.
Good job. Lay down. Stay. Are you ready?
After getting put in to go behind me a few times, I decided to try rewarding her between my legs to sort of solidify the position that I wanted her in. And it seemed to work well, but I had to open my legs wide enough to feed her. So now I need to work on successively closing my legs tighter and tighter while she stays behind without getting up. As with other behaviors, once the dog is performing the behavior reliably, then you'll add a cue such as behind me or just a hand signal. Another option for a cue is something that has a double meaning for your dog and the approaching human or the approaching dog. For instance, the word no doesn't have to be something bad for your dog. You could use no as the cue to get behind you, but you also will be saying no to the approaching dog or the approaching human. You could say get your dog, or your cue could be the word space while you're telling the human we need space.
Girl, really? Yes.
Or do not approach, or whatever word you choose. Of course, practicing boring environments first, and then slowly increase distractions, making it easy for your dog along the way.
Girl, you did excellent.
And practicing not only helps your dog, but it helps you have better reflexes during tense times.
Good job. Well,
You can even enlist the help of a friend or family member or a good trainer. At first, you can have the trainer or the friend introduce calm dogs at a distance. And you can make it harder by having the dogs run when your dog is ready or move about. If you want to make it really hard, once your dog is ready and you're ready, you can have a friend slowly move out from behind a building when you aren't expecting it. And then maybe slowly move out with a dog and then move out more quickly. Basically working on sudden environmental change. Once again, it helps your dog and it helps your reflexes.
all right. Good job, baby girl.
For more information, I will be providing a link to some other behind me videos. And I'll also provide a link to my targeting videos.